Are on slick tires. If you don't know what puddle is in the racing line.
Yeah, number 68, Luke Power, a young teenager that I saw last year, didn't we, with Liam McDonald, with some of the other guys, Loris Baz from France. It's an international championship, this. If you've never watched the series before, now it's a fully international series.
It is. I mean, there's a lot of guys wanting to come over here and race. You even looking at the superweight class this year, you know, we got a guy coming from MotoGP. So MotoAmerica is definitely growing, and in all classes, there's people coming over from different countries and making MotoAmerica their main series.
The number 458, that is Tim Hay, who is heading down to head down in towards someone. There you see the flag that's on the back part of the circuit now as they come into the chicane. It is drying fast here, I've got to say. Oh, there's that puddle. That's why. That's the puddle there you see on the inside. Like, ooh, keep off the curbs.
And then also in the wet like this, you have to be careful of the paint.
Yep.
You know, when it's really dry, the paint can be really grippy and you don't have much of a problem going over it. But when it's wet like this, the paint can be slick, and you can see even on the banking, you know, there's a couple paint marks too that these guys are going to have to be mindful. Get a couple laps, check it out, know where the spots you have to be careful, and then attack the corners that you can.
Well, as I say, we have got possibly one of the best vantage points that I've ever been in. And I've got to say, ladies and gents, you're seeing it on the camera, on the televisions. Roger and myself are standing up now looking out of the window. It's like a wall of death. You know, when you go to the circus and you see these guys doing the wall of death, the angle here must be more than 32, 33 degrees. It's phenomenal, the views that we've got out of the commentary box. And
you're talking about the banking, you know, these guys are so leaned over all the way around the whole way. And also, when they're going around like NASCAR 3 and 4, they're right up here against the wall.
Yeah, 458 that we were talking about. He was the first rider on track and just outbraked himself there. Again, coming into the braking area down at turn 3, the flags are right. You can see on the left-hand side the yellow and the red flag, which is just notifying the riders that it's a little bit slippery. You know, the track is not at its optimum, and our 458, he just found that out there, just got onto a little bit of a wet patch. Luckily with the championships as well, and it's nice to see some of these riders in the 200. This is a great opportunity to get out and try a different bike. Very little time between these two sessions, and I guess MotoAmerica race direction, race officials, they are concerned that this weather may turn. They want to try and get these sessions done as quickly as possible now, because obviously for these guys, if the rain came, they don't have a chance to even compete with the guys that just did that session. So a good decision there by MotoAmerica to get this session underway as quickly as possible to try and let these guys get some laps in before the rain comes back.
And it's also important for these guys to go put out some really fast laps early. If the rain does come, they kind of got a good lap in. So sometimes when the session's this long, in the beginning you might work on the race setup a little bit, and then toward the end focus on that one lap. But with the weather coming in and you don't know when it could rain, you need to go out there and get that good lap in early.
Yeah, you do. Fastest in Group B this morning was Christian Miranda. Remember John Knowles last year in Twins Cup? I mean, leading at one point. He is now a late entry for this. That's great for John.
Yeah, to come out here and try to race against other people and just get more experience and get a lot of laps in.
As we heard from Jamie, the wind is picking up. The 174 on screen is Camille Holan. I know we have a number of Europeans tuned in, watching the broadcast and listening to us, so you are very, very welcome. We're delighted to have you with us on this opening day of 2022 MotoAmerica action, and the 174 from Prague in the Czech Republic, Camille Holan, who has been a regular in the Daytona 200 for a number of years, riding his privately entered Ducati Panigale V2. And with these new rules, it's so nice. It means a lot of these riders can actually go out and get some of these exotic machines. They're not so expensive, and they can be competitive.
Yeah, it just keeps the playing field level to the guys or teams that got bigger budgets. So, here everybody can kind of has the same opportunity to buy the parts that everybody has.
Nice color scheme for Camille as well. As we're
Tickets are coming out, umbrellas are being unfolded here on pit lane. So the weather is here.
Thanks, Jamie. We now pick up with the 229 in the hands, and I think it's raining a lot. We can see from the commentary box window, both me and Roger Hayden jump up on our feet. It is definitely raining now, Roger.
Yeah, and they have the rain flags out as well to try to let the riders know that, you know, there is rain. This track is so big. Sometimes it might be raining on one part and maybe not the other. And they use this rain flag so that riders know coming in the corner that it's raining.
Yeah, and all of these riders, of course, on slick tyres, tyre of choice, obviously Dunlop, Pirelli, Michelin, Bridgestone, all the different tyres. My understanding, Roger, is that there are no rain tyres here. We will not run, and there's a rider gone down. They have said we will not run in rain conditions, and it looks as though we have a machine. That's the 458. That is Tim Hay that has gone down, and you can see now the rain is falling. Still don't see a red flag, but everybody is pretty much coming into the pits now. We see a number of riders that are peeling off into pit lane in front of us.
And that was a fast crash where he's at. That's right there before the tri-oval on pit entry.
Oh, and another rider goes down right in front of us in the commentary box. And luckily the rider is able to walk away from that. But another rider goes down, gets caught out. In fact, there's two bikes down now. And surely, now we have a red flag. And the machine on fire, that is the 999 that has gone down.
You can
Bikes it is that we're going to see go down. We come round the banking. Oh, monster crash. He loses the rear and over the top he goes. And sorry, Roger, I made you jump there. You nearly high-sided in front of me. That was a big crash.
Because, you know, with the rain like that, as soon as he kind of drops down the banking a little bit, it stepped out and tossed him.
And here's the other one, and this is the bike sliding along. It hits the bike there, flames as well as the fuel ignites.
Man.
He gets up on his feet because, watch this is quick thinking. He can see his bike now on fire and no marshals there yet. You've got to put something on it to put it out. That's quick thinking. Quick thinking. But that first incident that we saw, monster high side, and that's what happens, isn't it? Just no